everybody. Happy Monday. Scoot over here, please. Today's min-
Hello, how's it going? Why are you?
Today's Monday with Mary is going to be an auction. Whoever would like to rent or purchase Jeff, we can start the auction for $1. What do you think?
Ricardo will take me. Hey, Janook.
I think the heat has gotten the best.
Ann Dunlap, hello. Hi, Bonnie,
Yes.
Kathy, Renee. Good evening. Remember a week ago I was complaining about the rain? All right. I will take the rain back. The heat can go away.
It can go away.
Having a bad hair day. Rebecca thinks it's funny you're selling me for $1. What's Wednesday night? So let's just start there. Mary and Jaden are going on vacation while I have to stay here and work and take care of the dog and all the things. Hey, Ricardo.
Quick question. Is there always an open invitation?
I ain't driving to Kentucky. That's ridiculous.
Okay, see.
We do definitely have sun.
Oh, Dawn said congratulations on your win. Jerry, this is okay. The hot weather makes me do crazy things because I don't wear sleeveless shirts, nor do I wear shorts. But today I have on a sleeveless shirt, and you will probably see a video tomorrow. God love Jaden's heart. He was videoing. I'm like, don't get my legs because I have on shorts and I have on like buck boots. Do not. But it was impossible. So, in all of my glory, I have shorts on, and I need just to not care. But that's all right. Absence makes the heart grow fond.
I am looking like a minion tonight. Banana. Oh, it's got to be cooler in South Dakota. Ricardo says, "Congratulations, buddy."
Come out
here. Yeah, come out here a minute. Yeah. So we went out. We got a rental car, which aggravates me a little. Lester says, "Ladies look good in shorts and boots."
Why does that aggravate you for a little?
Oh, they don't do it for free.
I realize that. But also, are you not concerned that
This is a nice hat. I did. I actually ran it through the dishwasher because it was starting to smell. So Lois says that she don't normally wear shorts in public.
I don't.
Hi, Amy.
This is going to be way
Pam, Linda, Amy. I'm saying hello. You can keep talking. Kathy says, please check your email.
I'll check it. I will. So, like I said, we're mostly ladies in here. But yesterday I wore pants to the races, and I said I could have ridden home in my underwear. It was so disgusting. I was so hot. It was miserable. So today I'm like, screw it. I am putting on shorts.
Laura Schiller said it's 97 degrees in Wisconsin. You could put the cheese curds outside and they would cook themselves. Diane wears shorts at home and not in pub. Don't interrupt Mary.
See, we're allowed to wear shorts at work for the month of July. And I never have, but we have water day, so there's
your partner in crime. You and Holly need to figure yourselves out. She says she hasn't worn shorts since the 8th grade. I'm not sure how that's going to work with all the Speedo nonsense over at the pool and stuff, but
yeah, it's just for the birds. It's just it's not good. I know. I hope everybody is taking. Today I drove by people they were doing not concrete. What is it when they put on the roads?
Blacktop.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way I'd be doing blacktop.
Oh, Heidi doesn't wear a bra on the feet. I'd have to. Now that's one thing I can't.
Wait a minute. 113 degrees in Montreal? No way.
Holly, you wear pants in the pool?
Now, you and Holly need to come out of your shell.
Well, see, I always say, like, I'll swim if it's a pool for the blonde. But a few years ago, like, I got, like, Jaden.
Sundresses. You should wear sundresses and boots.
boots. I wouldn't wear boots, but I would love to wear sundresses. I'm almost gotten to the point I don't really care.
If you're going to be on the farm, you got to start wearing boots.
Well, I wear muck boots, but I think they're talking about cute boots. Not
No, cowgirl boots. I'll work on your
my wardrobe.
swim pants. I have seen swim pants, which are similar to yoga pants, right? Maybe that's what I'll get. Swim pants.
You think?
Yeah, and then put socks in there.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Wait, Danielle Torales is in Virginia?
Yeah, she's in Virginia.
Are they camping or were they on vacation? Danielle. Danielle. That's my thing with Danielle now. Hello.
I bought a swim skirt just simply because my brother and sister-in-law have a pool. I don't have a top to wear.
Mary, here's what Mary does at the pool. And you can tell me, you can stop me at any point where I'm not wrong, where you say I'm wrong. You wrap, well, first off, you wait to the very last second and you wrap. Then when you do get your swimsuit on, you wrap a towel around yourself. You walk over to the edge of the pool and then you sit down and kind of unwrap the towel. And it lays by the side of the pool and then you crawl in.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you get out, before anything even has a second to drip off, the towel's back around.
I know. I just wish I didn't care.
Oh, what? Lisa, shh, husband's asleep. Oh, Lisa, I'm sorry.
Walmart has cheap sundresses.
Stella's here, so I see somebody saying, hi, Stella.
I need to look into sundresses.
Yes. Used to wear shoes
in the river.
When I'm in, if I go in a pond or a river or a lake, I do wear shoes because even rocks don't feel great. Swimwear, like trunks, yeah.
I need to do that. I just honestly, in the grand scheme of things, that's what I really, because we went to a water park.
Hi, Beverly.
And like it came down to like Jaden is not going to be like think about what I look like in my swimsuit. Jaden is going to think about, hey, my mom did stuff with me. But
I know, Stella. We will. So tomorrow, I'm going north, but I'll be back. I had to look at my schedule. It's kind of chaotic right now, but we got a lot of work going on in the Allentown area, so we'll do a lunch, especially now that is going on a week's vacation.
I do this every single year. And
it's actually not much of a vacation for me if I go. Actually, now that Bob's retired, him and I could go off and do things. Yeah. Maybe.
See, like Jeff, and this is the truth. Jeff likes. Okay, my family, when we get together, we like to all get together. You like it when it's individual little families.
Yes, I love staying at her. Look, Laura Schiller says they have pockets too in the sundresses.
Ooh, can't beat that. Oh, you're talking about my family.
So they're
enmeshed.
They're wonderful, wonderful people. They really are. They're probably some of the best people you ever meet. However, when they get together, it's like a clan.
Oh yeah.
And you think I'm bad at interrupting? You should sit down with her whole family at a Christmas deal and try to just sit back and watch a conversation.
But we love everybody.
I do not like crowds. I absolutely do not. I do not.
Danielle racing yesterday. Heat races did not go well. Heat races were very rough. We had a very disappointed young man.
But I got over it.
But then Jeff tweaked on the cars.
Ricardo.
And
I'm good.
We were fortunate enough to have a fellow driver's dad that she's 2 years older than Jaden. He helped us out a bunch. And for his features, he went out and did good. Yeah,
it was so we put and we had a ton of respect for this family even before all this.
We didn't know anything about a birthday party.
Oh yeah, I didn't know anything about it.
No.
Nope. We weren't invited.
A boy sleepover.
Yeah, yes. Ricardo, we gotta fly Ricardo out here. Ricardo, I did get your video of Poncho, and I didn't respond, but I will. I'm starting to like Poncho.
It is kind of like a hen house, Laura. I'll admit it, but I'm just used to it. It's my family's crazy. But question: will anybody love you more than my family, or will anybody dislike you more than my family?
Yes, yes.
But you're talking about, you were talking
Yeah,
about.
so the family that they do pretty well in racing, and we've always had a ton of respect for them. Like their drivers they got two daughters, and they both race so clean. They're such nice people. Like even when Jaden gets around, like man, don't wreck that. Of all the people in the track, don't wreck either one of them. They're such nice girls, and they race. The older one is very very good, and she's always a little faster than we are, and yesterday her dad said right after the last heat race we go in there intermission, and our intermissions down at our track are a little long, but then we had some rain moving in. So but anyhow, he said because I'm pulling my hair out trying to figure the fastest car, which Danielle will understand, it's the world formula, and I keep trying to tighten the car up or freeing the car up, and I feel like he's not driving it's a whole thing, it's a whole setup thing, and it got frustrating, and we were hot, and so he said
Jaden was very discouraged.
Jaden was discouraged. I gotta get back on Danielle.
Okay.
Remember me about Harrisonburg.
Okay.
So he said, hey, let's put
his daughter.
I could just say her name, right?
Yeah, you can say her name.
Let's put Carlin in the car and just see, just see. And she went out there, and the car looked a little loose, and we learned some stuff. But then her dad went over and talked to Jade. You know how sometimes you can't talk to your own kids? Mm-hmm. So her dad gave me some ideas to try, and we tried it. And what we told Jaden wanted us to go back to the original setup. So, and that's in his head. So I told him we put the original setup in it. And he went out. He's not even close. And he went out and he drove very, very well, and we were very, very proud. So yes.
And the thing is, he races this young lady every week.
Yep.
And so just the fact that her dad took the time to help it.
Did you see Laura Schiller's comment?
What?
She wants to talk to you about the granddaughter.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah. Just send me a message on Messenger.
You can, and I have her phone number. I can. Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Jaden, come out here. We're gonna quiz him about the setup. You guys be quiet.
I can hear. Why don't you come here and tell? They were talking about your race yesterday.
Harrisonburg West.
What?
Yeah, come on out. I want you to say hi to everybody. So today I was really proud. I seen a lot of the comments that you guys all sent in about good job, great job. But you know what? And Danielle again will, because we do the racing circles. I keep bringing up her name, but today we got.
We'll get back to that. Just I'll remember it.
Yeah, Terry, I'll tell you that. So. What was I talking about?
You were talking about there were lots of nice comments.
Oh, there were so many nice comments, and then in the middle of the day, and this guy never lets me down. He actually bought my old 600, and he has both his boys that are in racing, and we only known him through racing. For me, I don't know how long you think we known the Gerbers. Probably 10 years now, if you. Yeah. So, but. Every time Jaden does well, that man takes a minute out of his day, and he's his own. He got his own business, and he's in the HVAC industry. So I know he's slammed busy right now, and he has a buddy of his. Have a seat.
Yes.
Just wait a second. And he has a buddy right now that he's covering for him too on calls, and it just made me feel so good that he took a minute out of his busy day just to call me up and tell Jaden what a great job he did. Mr. Gerber. Yeah. He's a great guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
So can you tell everybody how the day started out and how the day ended?
It started out bad.
And why was it bad?
Car.
Right. It's never the driver, right? I always have the car wrong.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm telling the truth. A lot of times it's me.
It's a team. You all have.
And then at the end of the day, Carlin's dad helped us out, right?
Yeah.
And then what did we do to your formula?
You change it back to the normal setting.
The old setup, right?
And
And it was much better,
Yeah.
and you won.
Yeah.
Yep. And how was your animal?
it was good.
Good. And how about the 160? Do you want to talk about the 160?
You can say no comment.
We had a little trouble with one of the other drivers, but they're kids, guys. They're kids. And I did give him a slow car, apparently. All right, bud. Can you just say goodbye to everybody and say thanks for
Bye.
joining? Oh,
Thanks for joining.
where are you going tomorrow?
To Kentucky.
When are you coming home?
They're coming.
Oh, okay.
He knows that.
Ricardo says good job. He knows Rico's mom.
Thank you.
He says thank you. He probably won't sleep tonight because he gets so excited about
Oh.
going to Kentucky.
Here's the deal. He is pack peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, pack food because we're not stopping. And I'll be like, Betty, I've got to go to the bathroom. Can't you wait?
Can you pee in a bottle?
Can't you wait? I'm like, no, I can't wait. So he wants to go. So he loves being there.
Danielle, load the slingshot up and bring it to Shell Hammers on Wednesday. I'll come and help. All right, perfect. Done deal.
Safe travels. It will be. And somebody was asking why a rental car.
So here's the thing. Her Explorer, once in a while it throws a fit, and I'm not comfortable. Yes, remind me. I'm not comfortable with when it's this hot, them traveling that far with something that has the potential to act up. So it's a peace of mind for me, and I know she's like, I'll be okay. It's a peace of mind and for safety.
It is when you go with Jaden, it's about a 7.5 hour drive.
That's my boy.
If we drive straight through, and a part of it too is there's parts of West Virginia that it's like really not close to anything. It's not like
you got to keep going.
Yeah, it's not like really close exits, and so I would hate to be stranded. Okay,
Yeah.
Kathy.
Well, I seen somebody asking about Chuck. So Chuck, absolutely 100%. That bull belonged to Justin. When everybody moved from Lake Road property to the new one, I kind of helped out being the caregiver for Chuck, Uno, and Cinco. And at that point, I really fell in love with all three of them. So I kind of made it my job to take care of them. And then when everything transpired, and then when Jay got hurt, I had to be the guy to take care of him, because Jay, he's hurt. So I really, like I said, I just fell in love with the three of them. And then, the fact that he went to Kentucky or Texas, and I was able to go along and all the things. And now I keep up with them. So Chuck belonged to Jay. I was just fortunate enough to be able to go along on the trip. So people did get confused, but absolutely love Chuck. And
Chuck is like your soul animal.
he just,
kind of is.
and I miss him, but I'm so fortunate. And I know we get this question all the time with Lake Road. We have absolutely and I'm going to say this again, and then I don't want to have to discuss it any further. We have absolutely no plans of bringing Chuck back here, because I know now if things change down there and Lester called and said, hey, we got to do, then as long as it's okay with the knucklehead, I would get down and get him and bring him back. But
I don't anticipate that.
I don't
happening,
see
so-
that. I think Lester loves him. I don't know if Jamie loves him as much as Lester does, but I see how healthy he looks and how healthy he's acting and
Somebody said
how happy he is.
He's a
And
comedic relief with the head.
yes, and so yeah, he belonged to Justin, but we were able to hang out with him.
And you loved him.
And
you
I still do love,
Yeah.
absolutely. I miss him, but it wouldn't be fair to, and Lester told me, we had he said, dude, if you ever want that bull back, he's yours. But A, it wouldn't be fair to them because they spent a lot of money to get him fixed. And two, it wouldn't be fair to Chuck to load him up in a trailer, bring him back to Pennsylvania for me just being selfish.
Yes, and he's got
So-
it. And he's got his clan down there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
acclimated.
So
He's great.
yes,
So
yes.
yeah. So
And
that's
sometimes you gotta sometimes you gotta love and let go, right? And again,
Sometimes-
I have full intentions of, as long as it's okay with them, to come down and visit him again.
sometimes
Absolutely.
loving is actually letting them go.
Yeah.
'Cause you love
That's what I and I don't know. I know the last time I went down there, and you guys that have followed a while knew I'd pull my van in there or whatever vehicle, and I'd blow the horn twice, and I'd yell "Chuck!" and he would come doing his thing. And when I did it down there the last time, he actually ran towards me, and I got all tears. I know that probably won't happen, but what if?
Yeah.
And absolutely,
And-
he is living his best life.
And it gives us a reason to visit Texas. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Um,
I feel like we're in Texas.
listen, real quick.
Listen.
Why don't you talk about? Because somebody asked about the farm. Why don't you talk about your tentative game plan?
Tentative game plan. So
Because we do have a game plan.
we do have a game plan. My game plan is, and I'm already behind on day one of the game plan, but
No, you're
listen, that's funny. Brenda. So my plan is they're gone, right? So they're leaving. I'm trying to kick them out tonight.
Well,
So-
the thing is, we almost didn't have this because I came home from getting the rental car and seeing
Oh,
Cinco.
that's the other thing.
We had no power.
What? Yeah, she calls me like, we don't have no power. I'm like, of course we don't. Why not? So I running around, and I have, how long did it take me? It didn't take me long. I drug the generator out. We had power, but it's a whole thing.
Okay, talk about.
So the farm, Lake Road. I have been over there. I haven't taken any content because I feel like you guys don't want to see me just mowing and doing all the nonsense. I'm probably wrong about that.
You could have some good commentary. You're funny.
I should,
You're a
I
good guy.
should,
mean,
but
like,
I'm pretty proud of, and the reason I stopped mowing is, and I'll get into this a little bit, is we knew there was a doe, a female deer hanging out there. Jay had video of it, and then when I went over that morning,
just a second. Can I stop for a second?
What?
Did you get it on Facebook?
what?
This?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know because I couldn't get it over to Facebook. But he
yeah,
did.
I did,
Okay, thank you. just
and I
saw that.
turned on the other things.
Thank you.
I'm a creator.
Thank you.
Mm.
I'll just say I have to tell you, we're gonna put out a video maybe tomorrow, whatever. I don't know, sometime. Jaden is so proud of it because he's becoming a little videographer and he has had so much fun and so many comments. So, okay, go ahead.
So,
Back to like
we were over there and we seen a female deer. Jay seen it, had it on video, and then I seen it. So I had it in my head that perhaps there was a baby deer. Now I realized the weeds were high, so I was very, very careful. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in the field where there's a lot of high weeds, and then all of a sudden you can kind of tell there's been movement, like the weeds. So when I got close to that, I really paid attention. And probably 20 minutes after that, I spotted a fawn, a baby deer. So at that point, I immediately quit mowing and left, because here's my thoughts, that mom had that baby in there. I only seen one. I didn't dig any further. I didn't want to disturb. I didn't want to do all the things. So I immediately quit mowing and went completely down to the other side of the property and worked on there. But where I'm going with this is I'm trying to knock all the high stuff down so I could put my stakes in, and that's my work phone. I do have my notifications off. So the plan is to
You all are cracking me up.
what?
Jay, you said doe, a deer,
Oh,
and then now they're singing that song. Everybody,
oh God.
go ahead.
So they're out of town. My plan is to get the race cars done the beginning of this week, and then I got to go over to Stony Creek and make sure that's the rental place, and make sure that the machine's available, and then rent it for a couple days consecutive, maybe a week. And
We're leaning towards the beginning of next week.
yes,
So we may, and I don't know. And first of all, this is no obligation. I may like put up like something on Facebook, like if anybody
Yeah.
has.
we couldn't ask for help when it's 100 degrees out.
No. So if it cools, if it cools off, absolutely. Because somebody doesn't like to ask for help.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, but let me ask you. This is what I always tell him. Like he loves to help other people because I think it makes him feel good. And I, um, so if people want to help, let them. Stop it. Jay, come get him.
So,
Paul, how long I'll go for beer?
what? I don't understand.
Okay, you said doe. You said a doe, a deer, a female deer. And somebody said Ray. I think Jay started Ray, a drop of golden sun.
I don't know what that is. Hi, Patty. How are you?
You don't know what that is? Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun.
No, I've never heard that in my life.
Has anybody not heard of that?
What is going on?
What?
Ricardo says, no, he's not.
Yes, he's
not.
a giver but struggles receiving. Absolutely.
What are we?
By not asking for help, you're depriving others of a blessing. Can we barter for Jim?
What if? What, Jeff? What is going on?
No, you've never heard from The Sound of Music? Have you ever watched The Sound of Music?
No. That don't even sound right.
I call myself for a long way to run.
No, let's do.
So, a needle pulling thread.
What? I don't.
What about if Jay knows?
Oh my God! There's no way he knows. No. So anyhow, that's the plan. I want to get over there, and I figure it's been a week. I gave the deer long enough to do their thing, like get out. Now I want to go around and pound stakes in, put up string lines, and heading to the arcade. And then I want to lay my posts out and start laying gates out.
And that you need help. You need help when you start installing them.
Well, the machine does most of it.
Okay, you're gonna hold the pole.
I can get it I get it started, and then you just got.
Guys, help me, please.
Oh, Patty.
Julie Andrews isn't watching.
Who's Julie Andrews?
She sang on The Sound of Music.
I don't think they put. Listen.
Where did you?
What?
You were the prop child.
See, Kim. Whoa! She hasn't even left yet. Janook, settle it down, girl. Oh, now I'm gonna start singing.
Oh dear Lord, this is a family channel.
Oh man.
The ledgers are all reserved.
All right. What am I gonna do? I'll pound them in with a hammer. Oh yeah, we'll get help. It's all good. I got friends,
I got friends.
My ears are pretty. Hey, her husband's in Norfolk.
Tea, drink with jam and bread.
Somebody save me.
Jeff, accept the help. He will be blessed in helping those.
Right.
Those helping will be blessed.
He's saying that the machines are all rented and I probably won't be able to get
But
one.
aren't they closed now? So how would he know that for sure? Call tomorrow.
Well, he's saying because I didn't reserve it ahead of time.
Well, you never know. Thank you.
Ricardo, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jay. I agree. He won't ask.
Listen, did I accept help at the track on Sunday?
You did. And let me ask you a question. Here's the question. You accepted help, and what was the outcome? It was a very positive outcome.
Let's talk about. All right, we're done talking about that. So obviously everybody knows how hot it was Sunday, right? And everybody knows that Donna Higgs, welcome. Ricardo, thank you. So I left very early here on Sunday because they were short help. And
so what? You were helping. Didn't it make you feel good to help them out?
So I said I'd go down and I would help with the track stuff. And of course, our little rookies, which by the way, our little rookies did so great. I was so proud. So I went down early and then they came down later. And
just a second, Jeff, what if Jay had never accepted your help?
He didn't. Lauren did.
Okay,
so he can't talk. You know what he said? All right, for those of you that are new,
and then we'll go back.
What was I talking about? I'll finish that first.
Guys, I don't have a clue what he's talking about.
I don't know. So anyhow, the knucklehead. So this was 3.5 years ago now. So this January to be 4 years. And he didn't know me. I didn't know him. I was the follower, just like you guys are. And I said, whole thing, I'm following him, and his whole vehicle thing was driving me nuts to begin with because everything he drove seemed to have a problem. Then he started hooking the trailers, and more problems ensued. So, he goes live for everything except for going to the bathroom, and sometimes he even does
He has
that.
done that before, hasn't he?
He's done that to me and Bucky's. But anyhow, that's a whole nother thing. So I was following him, not following, like following him like you guys are, and I seen all this stuff with his trailer, and and then when I found out, like I didn't know exactly where the farm was, but I knew obviously it was in Fleetwood. So I knucklehead, this will be the 4th farm show I've been.
This is 3.5 years, isn't it?
So this January will be 4 years.
Okay.
It'll be the 4th
So
farm
this
show.
is 3.5.
Yeah, I said this January. You guys may know Sound of Music or Julie Pollard or what was her name? You may know all that, but you don't know time. So anyhow, I'm following him, and he's going on, and he's got wheels falling off and brakes locking up and lights that don't work and all the things going on. So he, his phone number's out there, and I messaged him, said, hey, give me a call sometime, I think is how it went, something like that. And he called and said, hey, I know you don't know me, but I live in Moton. I don't live far from Fleetwood. I know about the farm show. We were up twice holding your goats, but I said, I have a little quarter midget trailer. I'd be more than willing to come up and help you guys tear down. He said, all right, I got your number. He says, I'll give you a call back. And then I found out later, and to this day, he has me programmed into his phone as follower stalker or follower something. But he said to Lauren, hey, this weirdo wants to come down and I mean, that's what he said. This stalker wants to come down and help load up. She says, well, let him. He's like, So anyhow, she said, go ahead. And then he called, and we showed up, and
The rest is history.
the rest is history. So he missed the Christmas lights on my dash. Oh, his Suburban. That thing is a beast, an absolute beast. And I love telling this story. This will probably be year 3 of this going to the York Fair. There's tons of people I've stalked. So with the Suburban, what?
There's tons of people you stalked.
So the York Fair Suburban, right? And I wish Lori Weston was on here to help back this story up. But with the farm life, it's absolutely a true story, and this one's true too. Lori Weston goes to get into Suburban. We were down at York. We were setting up, and the Suburban. Oh, I forgot about that part in the hood flew. So anyhow, we're down there. We're setting up, and there's flies inside the Suburban, and it's hot. It's this time. I think the York Fair is coming up in July, so it's hot, guys, and humid. So I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know what was probably some of his snacks or something were in the Suburban, maybe an old sandwich, probably a sock with money in. I mean, this is the kinds of things that are in his vehicle. Piles of trash, hay, straw, goat poop, whatever. He's a farmer. So Lori goes to get into Suburban. I think we're going to go to lunch or something. And she said, the flies were so bad. He said, that's all right. He's in there. I don't know if he set off a fly bomb or if I forget exactly what he did, but he ended up spraying the whole inside of the Suburban to get rid of the flies. So now we had the fumes going on top of dead fly. Oh, it was. So anyhow, we get through we get through all that, and we're heading back to home. We're heading back to Fleetwood. And he's always, and Lori Weston was with me in my truck because she didn't want to ride in that thing. So her and I are going off. We were towing one of the trailers. I don't remember all the things, but I drive like a normal person, and he normally just like flies by. because that's his thing. He's got to beat you, right? So I'm like, I better call him because we stopped for gas and everything. And I'm like, what? Wonder where he's at. Wonder what's going on. And I called him, and it was really like when I'm like, what are you doing on the 83 bridge? If you guys don't know that, it's the main bridge, Route 83, that goes over the Susquehanna River right in our capital city of Harrisburg. The hood flew up on the Suburban.
He's driving?
So
It was the back window already busted.
I don't think so. I think that came in more in the spring when the window got broke out. So, oh my goodness. Yeah. So his vehicle woes. So that's why I have gray hair.
It's crazy.
All right, now you talk a little bit.
When I want to talk about you got stories. I don't
have stories.
I do think you miss being at the farm as much.
Oh, I absolutely miss it. I miss and I get jealous too. I mean, I'm jealous that they're there and I'm not, but this time of year, it's just tough between work and, quite honestly, I'm really, really focusing on his racing stuff too.
And Lake Road.
And Lake Road. And, I want Lake Road to be nice. I want everybody on here that it's helped with this to be proud. Thank you, Catherine.
And also, I'm going to say that before we weren't really, your family wasn't really a priority.
No.
And so there's no way, like, we just ran.
And I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not up. So this weekend, I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Her and Jay had me talked into just racing 2 cars this weekend.
We worked hard, didn't we, Jay?
And then I couldn't take it. I got to give him, because I want him to be able to. Hey, Carrie.
Jay, we worked hard.
Oh, I'm a single bolt. I know. I bet you. I'll guarantee you. He's talked 2 things. Now that he brought it up, now we're gonna bring up the hood thing. I think I was over at Lake Road. I think he was at an event or something. This was long before the hood got what he's talking about. Now I'm gonna call him out. I was over at Lake Road, I think, feeding the boys, and he calls me and said, "Hey, the hood flew up. My daughter's driving it." And that was Kayla. And I knew the girls, but not that well. And I thought, all right, well, I'm gonna get out of here, and she's on the same route that I would use to go home. And there she was, because guys, some knucklehead had a plastic zip tie holding the hood down.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Now, it was one of the bigger ones, but he had a zip tie holding the hood down. So I get down there, and Kayla didn't really know me. So I could tell she was trying not to cry, but I'm like, it's all right, girl. So I put a ratchet strap on it. I said, are you okay? And it's like kind of saved the day there.
Oh, she knew you were a stalker.
Yeah, she knew I was a stalker. So yes, it was absolutely a zip tie. And like I said, I put a ratchet strap on there. So the 1 bolt deal, and then we'll get off this hood thing. He decided, one of them guys that he followed when he was at the farm show, one of them garages had a hood that was an exact replacement. So he got it from the guy. So he got that hood, and then one winter winter time, he got the snowmobile started. This is all related, which I thought, there ain't no way the snowmobile's going to start, let alone run. Well, it did. He decided we needed a sled. So we tore the hood off and drug it around. Now it's all smashed up. So we put the other hood on. And it was like, I don't know, it was cold. So my fingers didn't work as good. There was 2 bolts in it, not 4. And then I did go back later and put the other 2 in. It wasn't 1 bolt, and it never flew up on her after I fixed it. This is the kind of stuff I do miss, though, being over there and watching the shenanigans.
I know. I think that makes you sad.
Yeah, it does make me sad, but good times ahead, guys. Good times ahead.
Yeah.
So
it'll be good. Absolutely.
Poor Mary. You talk a little bit now. I'm winded.
What do you have planned while I'm gone?
So my plans are to get race cars done. Oh, that was where I was
You
going.
just destroyed my car.
That's the one thing I was going to talk about. We get down. Did you put? No, I didn't
Oh,
put it.
you get on early.
So I get down to
Work
the
on the
track early. It's Sunday morning. It's hot. I get there and I yank the generator out and I drag it around and I plug it in and I go in and flip the AC
Yeah, 'cause
on.
we're bringing Royce.
The Royce is
Because we
coming.
have air conditioning.
Yeah, because So close everything up, get a little track work done. It was about an hour later, and I go back and walk in the trail. Uh-oh, the AC's not working. I have a feeling I know what it is, but I haven't diagnosed it yet. So I called her. I said, we'll deal with it for today. And thankfully the sun wasn't out, but it was still humid.
But aren't you glad you actually said, well, if you can just turn around and go home. We'll just call it a day. But we didn't.
Well, I didn't, it's a long day for the dog to be at home alone. So
But he was good.
He was good. Well, I don't know about good.
He was good.
Tell him about last night.
What about last night?
The deck.
What about the day? No.
Or was that this morning? Where'd he poop at last?
He's pooping outside. He peed on the deck. Even though the grass is mowed perfectly. He's just weird. Yes, Cheryl, we were there visiting the baby.
Did you see the baby?
Jaden did, because we were in a major time crunch.
Right.
Because of the rental car. I did not really get to look at that very closely, but hopefully we will. We went over to see Cinco and Elliot and Fireman and Jay. Elliot is the biggest turd ever. He's just so naughty. He bit my arm. He tried to bite my butt. He tried to bite Jaden.
I love it.
Somewhere.
Where do we get an ostrich?
Oh, he's naughty. He's naughty, naughty, naughty. Oh my God. I have to tell you.
Looking for the phone.
First of all, my sister, Now my sister, this is when we were having issues. So my sister was not the biggest. I mean, I think she just thought you were putting the farm in front of us and all that stuff. But she was here visiting during that whole phone on the interstate thing. And sometimes, I'll be honest, I think their shenanigans sometimes get a little over the top. I've never in my life, and my sister, I have never laughed so hard in my life. It was, Jay, is that video still, or was it you?
That was on Facebook. No, I think I was so nervous because I thought he was going to light the van on fire. Oh, man.
Something about doing a community post on.
Yeah, just roll.
Huh?
Nothing.
One day Jeff will pull up at Lake Road again and honk, and all the animals will come running.
Right, maybe.
That needs to be your goal. I know Cinco will.
Yeah.
I absolutely know Cinco will. That's Jeff Bond.
Usually not. Oh, man.
Yes, we will. The goat house.
Oh, yes.
got
Yeah.
your birthday.
Absolutely. Yes. Yep.
Absolutely. We've got some pallets. We've got a bunch of stuff we're going to absolutely take.
Jay, if you're still watching, and I haven't seen Sarah Nearhoof on, but I was texting with her today, and I may go up maybe this week at some point and pick up them cattle panels. And she was talking about me taking her goats up to her. I'm not sure how many she's getting or what, but we may have to discuss that.
Yeah, so we are getting some more cattle. We are getting some more cattle panels.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think
I just need time.
Just pounding that first.
I did see him getting attacked by the bird. That was hysterical.
Squirrel.
I'm reading.
I know.
I did see that.
You build it, the animals will come.
Build it, the animals will come. We're not getting no more though for now.
No, I'm very anxious to see how now that Cinco and the donkeys have kind of acclimated to each other. I'm very curious to see how Finley is going to do with that group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Lori, we're so boring. Have a great day.
Lori said we're boring.
She always thinks we're boring, but that's okay.
That's Lorraine.
It's Lori on.
Oh.
But that's okay. You don't have to stay. We appreciate you being here, but that's cool. Jaden, come here. Come here for a second. I want you to I want you to do something. You know what I'm talking
Oh, Laura, I'm not sad about them going. They're so annoying. The snake.
Come here.
Yes.
I want you to do an imitation for these people.
Oh no, what's he
I
doing?
want you to do an imitation. Come here. The video that we watched.
Oh, geez. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, I know what he's going to do.
The video that we watched.
Thank you,
What's his
Catherine.
name?
Lester?
No, the
Carl.
what did Lester sound
Come
like?
around here and do it. So we let Jaden watch when
Which
you shouldn't have, because it was funny when Carl busted through the gate.
What'd you
Get over here and
what,
TV and do
what did
it.
Lester do? Do it loud.
Jamie.
You do it loud. You go away from the camera. Go away from the camera and do it. What did he say?
He got the biggest kick out of that.
He did, and we honestly but he knows language, But oh my god, that was the funniest video.
Yeah. Yep. I would act the I hate snakes guys.
Jamie, help me.
Jamie, help me.
And he thought that was so funny. Thank you for the congratulations.
Oh yeah, thank you.
It was
Yeah, it was the end of the day turned out really well.
It did. I wasn't quite sure because then it started getting hot, and so then I think everybody was a little touch annoyed and
Yeah, because you guys don't let me chill. Like I just wanted to sit.
I acted like a jerk yesterday.
Oh my! I wish I had video of that. Oh
bad. I would
man.
admit it. Well, this chick, she's young, and I know it, But like, Danielle's not on here, but like, there's some kids you race around, they're gonna dump you and they're gonna wreck you, and you know it. She did, and I just
No, that was not intentional.
She wrecked him like twice, and she wrecked the other kid.
Well, he should be on the hammer that he doesn't get.
It doesn't matter. So anyway, I was a little bit of a mama
Debbie,
bear.
yes.
What?
I would burn the whole. Yes.
Yeah. So I was a little bit of a mama bear, and Jeff made fun of me.
I just.
I'll be the first one if Jaden does something on the track. I will be the first one to say he needs to get a call.
Catherine's a snake mom. Oh no, I'm sorry, girl. Mrs. Dallas does not live in Dallas.
I know.
Because
you were talking to her
Yes.
the other day when Jaden was in the grass.
I haven't seen the name come by, but Mary and I have talked a lot this weekend about our friend Crystal Kurtz and just the tragedy that happened there. And if she does happen to watch us, I want her to know that our thoughts and prayers are with her and her family, and hope that she is coping the best that she can. And
very rough time.
Rough time for that family. I know there's a GoFundMe out there. I haven't seen the link. Crystal, if you do happen to get it and would like us to talk about it, we decided we absolutely would.
And I've been messaging with her a little bit.
Yeah, she has sent some pictures, and it's tough, guys. It was completely unexpected. He was 47 years old, went to work and didn't come home. So just really, really sad. We get on here and we do a lot of fun things, and we try to be silly and entertainment, and even though Lori doesn't think we're entertaining, sweet lady, there is times where I just like to be sad and just want to what?
Oh.
Sandra's in ICU. No, that is that she loves the fish over at SFF. So we'll have to do a video. And Sandra, our prayers are with you as well. She's been a longtime follower of SFF. I can remember I got a snake loose in my house.
Yes. Hey, is a person from Wheelersburg, Ohio on here?
By the way, did you see that? Yeah. Carrie, and I didn't realize, Mary had told me that, Carrie, and I didn't realize that.
No, I didn't know.
So Karen Marinelli knows exactly how all this feels, which is sad.
And I'm just going to be honest. Sorry, but that honestly is my biggest fear.
She hates when I do that.
guys, once again, we told him before, it's not funny to act like you're having a heart attack, especially after talking
Well,
about
thank you,
something like
Catherine.
that. We hope, we hope, and like I posted, like, and it was one of those things, like it's probably a stupid video actually, but like Jaden and I went for a hike on what morning? Saturday
Saturday.
morning, and I think sometimes so when some of you all can't get out or are homebound or limited, so I wanted to take you all along just to maybe get to what am I trying to say? Experience some of that. So, like I said, it was probably boring for other people, but I just kept thinking we are blessed and we're able to do that. And some people with physical ailments aren't. So, that was our goofy hiking video. So, goodness gracious.
Thank you, guys.
I think
Pluto, exactly. Yes.
And I think it all comes back to that we can get mad over silly things and get frustrated, and I can offer to auction you off. But we need to remember that tomorrow's not.
If you do auction me off, you ought to auction me off per pound.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is, I think we need to take time to step back. We're busy with racing. We're busy with everything. We're busy, but we're not taking any time for each other at all.
Right.
So we need to do that.
Cancer, that's awful. Yeah.
We do not know.
We
know.
don't.
We just know it was sudden.
When we're not. Yeah, we know it was completely unexpected. We didn't pry into the details, and honestly, if she wants to share it with us, we can. But the end result's the same, and
I think right
we
now
just feel
I think right now she's just such in shock, and and I always say that, and I don't know if anybody else has experienced like
Thank you, Melissa.
Right when somebody passes away, like when there's all the people around, and the funeral, everything's sad, but then I think it gets really hard when people go back to their real life and you're realizing that your life is never going to be the same. So I always am a big believer in, are you scratching or are you acting stupid?
Scratching.
Okay. I'm always a big believer that those that lose somebody, that we need to not just support them during that immediate time, but then after that time has passed and everybody's gone back to the real life. Marty, that is probably one of the most wisest things I've ever read. Just ask yourself if you're happy with the last words you say to someone.
That's really, really good. Yes, agree. That's really good.
I love that.
Yep.
So, yeah, and that's it. I think you're just numb. Yeah, and I think it's just when everybody goes back to their life and you're like, how can they go back to their life?
D, I see you. Yes.
How can you go back to your life when my life is never be the same? So, yeah, it's just that we love everybody and we are very blessed beyond measure. I still think it's absolutely, I'm going to do video at, when I'm home, but I'll be honest, my family,
Crazy.
Family, but I don't think anybody really knows that we have a YouTube channel.
Yes,
except for
do.
Except for Alexis. I don't think they do.
Well, here's what you should do. You should do, when they all gather around and it all starts, you should just go live and not tell anybody you're live. And then everybody.
Sharon, I'm so sorry. Mine came into bed and laid his head on my stomach and passed away.
Wow. Google the poem called The Dash.
We will do that.
Yeah.
So,
nope, tomorrow isn't promised. That's why I got to get race cars done tonight.
Actually, you should probably spend time with me and Jaden just in case something happened on the way to Kentucky or to you.
True.
Yes, we see you, Joyce.
Yes, Joyce. Hello.
Tomorrow is never promised.
I need you guys, since I see all you guys, I need you guys to hit the thumbs up for us.
Yes.
It would be great.
And that's something we do not do.
No, because most of the time you're mad at me.
I always try to say I love you before leaving or going to bed. I'm not mad at you, turd.
You're struck by a car. Oh, man.
Wow, guys.
The other thing is, and this has been on my mind too, nobody on here knows, they don't follow, probably doesn't even have a smartphone at this point, but there's a guy that his granddaughter races down at the same track we do. Great guy. And he's had some heart surgeries this week. And I don't know if you know, but he basically lost 30% of his heart function now. And he's still in the hospital. And yeah, I don't know, but man, what a great
He's
guy,
a wonderful guy.
wonderful guy, and
Good family man.
we've been thinking about him too. And man, that guy works his butt off. So
So that
you
goes,
just never know.
and that goes back to like the whole purpose of this channel too. Is like sometimes I don't know that we have anything. I don't know if we have anything important or whatever, but if we can bring the smile or if we can take stress away for 30 minutes or an hour,
Mm-hmm.
that we've done our job. I mean, like that's all that we really want from this because the world's crazy right now. So we just wanted to let everybody know that we love him. This is a safe spot. And yeah, Ricardo. when we
Yeah,
come over
Ricardo.
Ricardo made ribs the other day. I think I'm gonna.
I
go,
seen
I
that.
think we need just to go to Ricardo's house.
I wonder if he shares part of his cookie with Poncho.
I don't know.
Is
Bye,
Brenda.
Brenda.
Brenda,
Looks like
you
you're
leaving
leaving.
us? See you, Brenda. Thanks for all you do for us.
I know. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
Absolutely great.
Well, I pretty much sat here the whole time again, but I guess since you're leaving,
What? I've got to do.
Mary, I find your voice so calming. You gotta live here. I mean, yes, absolutely. Thumbs up to
I'm really
Mary's.
not that difficult to get along with. I'm not.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh wow, Jaden has a heart ejection of 26%.
Wow.
As long
Well,
as-
thank you.
You know, we just want to make you happy, and if I don't know, we just want to be here for people and enjoy our farm and
Flo's a suicide survivor. Wow.
wow.
You know, too, as I get, and I know Andy's brother was young, but quite honestly, I kind of get it. Like I don't feel that way, but I kind of get it.
Yeah, it's just.
Millaby, did you get rid of them snakes yet, lady? Millaby is our friend from Florida.
See, Miss Alice did a good job on my mechanical skills. I think I put the magic touch.
She did do good, except at the track now. We got to work on this because this drives me absolutely bonkers. What am I going to say?
About the shock.
Nope.
I don't know.
Way simpler than that.
I don't know what.
Way simpler. You know what it is.
No, no.
Think about it.
I don't know. Seatbelt.
Of all the activities that I do
Seatbelt.
during the day,
Yeah.
why you can't hook them up is beyond me. And then you get mad at me.
We were just talking about being nice.
Yes, we are nice.
But just
You
a
need
second.
to.
Just a second. I'm just gonna say, a second. Listen to me. Compared to a lot of the wives at the track, you will have to admit that I don't sit on my back and just watch.
Avelina's mom? No, you do not sit on your butt and watch. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Next time we go, I will take some of these moms and I'll just do exactly what they did.
Avelina's mom?
No, the other ones.
You do. The seatbelt thing does drive me crazy. I can't. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it drives me crazy.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah. Don't do that to me. Who's going to lift the cars?
Well, I don't. Sure, you can find somebody. Some other mom.
You
That's
said,
one thing.
well, maybe Avelina's mom will do
Mhm, maybe.
it. We're just kidding. Can you be nice? I got you a nice air-conditioned rental car. You know what that guy told me?
What?
Now, you know I'm not big into
I think that was a picture hat.
I'm not big into foreign.
Cars.
Well, you got a Camry, and it's a hybrid.
Oh.
It'll go
What's that mean?
500 and some miles on a tank of gas. Guess how big the gas tank is?
How big?
10 gallons.
No way. What
So-
do I have to do anything special?
No, I should take you out and just show you how to start it because it don't like
Yeah.
start. It's weird. But I think maybe we can go for a little cruise.
Hi, Mindy.
Hey, Mindy. Mindy, I didn't realize you were on here, and I know you're leaving. I really enjoyed your video of butterscotch, and absolutely know that butterscotch is here because of what you did that day. I have absolutely no doubt. That was cool seeing butterscotch grown up, because I still remember the limp little body that I honestly didn't think was going to make it. So props to you, girl.
Yes, we will have a safe trip. It's not.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's not that hard of a trip.
It's just long. There's one stretch of it that's really long and annoying.
From Charleston, West Virginia. No,
Yeah.
from Morgantown, West Virginia to Huntington, West Virginia is just bad. Oh, Ricardo's coming.
Yay, Ricardo!
Chef.
Yes,
So
yes.
Wawa can have a break.
Wawa and Redner's, you better add staff because Mama's going to be out of town. I got my breakfast. I got my breakfast figured out. I got my lunch figured.
Okay, what's your breakfast?
Tater kegs from Wawa. I go to Dunkin' to get my coffee because I'm not a little iffy about Redner's coffee, but I'll go to Dunkin' to get my coffee. Then I'll go to Redner's to get my thing. Then I'll go to work.
I like Mrs. Can Do.
Jeff, be careful what you ask for. Mary proved. That's true. That's true. Oh, yes. We do want her to have safe travels because if she doesn't come back, who am I going to pick on?
You're like that kid. You were like that kid in like middle school that picks on the girl he likes.
Ricardo, when you come,
I
can,
did not know that.
well,
Let's go.
that's because
Just a second.
Abreu Vineyards.
Screw Ricardo coming to
We're going to-
Pennsylvania. We're coming to
Ricardo, apparently we're coming to the Napa Valley, and we would like some of that Abreu Vineyards wine.
and ribs and chocolate chip cookies from Costco.
Oh man, it's all good stuff, guys. We're so happy you guys are here and joined us tonight. It's been fun. I think we need to. Oh,
Just real quick, I do want to tell you, when you were talking about videos from Lake Road when you're doing stuff,
Mhm.
there were several people that would like to watch videos. I think.
so here was my original plan, and it didn't work out. I always have these plans, but I wanted to get a drone, and I kind of wanted to fly it over the property before I did anything and have footage, and then overlay that or something with the where it is now, and then where it is once we get the fencing up. But I didn't get a drone, and I wanted to reach out to Lester to see what kind of drone he had because I know nothing about them. I don't want a real expensive one because I'm probably going to crash it, but. Thank you, Joyce. Have a great night.
But didn't Jay know somebody that can do that?
Yeah, but I don't know. You know, we have to pay that guy, which he said he would do it cheap. But anyhow, my next goal now is just to get over there and finish what I've started and get some fencing laid out. And
I prefer you get the race cars done at home in the air
Yes.
conditioning when it's miserably
Right.
hot.
right. Well, I haven't turned the air conditioner on in the garage yet, in case you haven't
And air
noticed.
conditioning's not on here right now.
Yeah, it is. I turned it
Oh,
on.
just turn it back on. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So guys, listen, we love you all so much and we appreciate you being here. We'll keep
Yes.
everybody in our prayers. I'm sure I will. I'm sure Jaden and I'll go live a little bit. And I'll see you while I'm gone, I promise.
I think we ought to go take the rental car and get some ice cream, and that'll be like our
I think I should
center.
get dinner because I'm really hungry. I didn't have dinner. It's all good.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate. We love you. Prayers to everybody that. You know, my buddy Teddy from the track and Crystal and you folks that are going through some things.
Ricardo, if you have chocolate chip cookies and wine, do you need anything else in life?
I'm jealous.
I know.
It's probably cooler in California than it is here too.
Okay, guys.
All right,
we love
guys.
you. And remember,
Love you so much.
remember,
What if? Good night, guys.
Bye.